So, Jeremy, one question for you as William Shakespeare, okay? Which do you think is the most impressive battle young people have to struggle today between evil and good, in concrete?
I think Shakespeare would say that the battle that takes place inside every individual between good and evil is one that is continuous. It's one that starts from the moment that we're born, in many ways, or at least that an individual becomes conscious of being able to perform certain deeds and certain acts. And it's a battle and a struggle that will take place throughout the entirety of their life. Shakespeare recognizes that most ordinary individuals are not people that go around committing murder and committing the most kind of evil atrocities. And although those are the ones that, you know, he's portraying some of the most evil kinds of atrocities in his plays, he's just using that as an extreme way of saying, you know, this is what we as human individuals are capable of. These are some of the most terrible deeds that we can perform. But even in the characters that perform the most terrible acts, they also have some good potential within them. And that every time we commit an act of evil, we have that capacity to choose to bring out the good that is inside us. But Shakespeare is not saying, you know, every individual, normal individual could be a potential murderer or whatever. But I think he's saying, look, this is the limit, the extent of our capacity for evil. Look inside yourselves and say, look, this is a constant struggle in my own lives, in my own smaller dimension, between good and evil. There are things that we all do in our lives that produce some dreadful, terrible consequences. If that happens, learn from it, learn why it happened, how it happened, try to avoid it in the future. But he knows that, you know, this is a constant tension and a constant battle on everything that we do in our lives that will remain in our lives forever. And he knows that there are times when we might want to set out to do good, and by accident we do harm. There are times when, for whatever interest or motivation we might have, we might know that we are committing some terrible act, but maybe some kind of good comes from that as well. It really is this constant tension that we have to be aware of. It's the human drama inside all of us, working out what is this relationship between good and evil inside me. Thank you very much.